I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
We are at capacity for the first ever event here at the Hoosier Dome in downtown Indianapolis. What a magnificent venue.
The exhibition matchup. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from Washington, D.C. and Duke University, number 24, Pete Reynolds. A 6'4" senior from Barberton, Ohio, at the University of Arkansas, number 8, Brooke Grant. A 6'9" senior from Brandon, Florida, and Vanderbilt University, number 18, Jeff Turner. A 6'7" sophomore from Brantley, Alabama, and Auburn University, number 45, Chuck Person. A 7-foot junior from Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Georgetown University, number 6, Patrick Ewing. A 6'1" freshman from Newcastle, Indiana. He plays at Indiana University, number 4, Steve Alford. A 6'5" junior from Wilmington, North Carolina, number 9, Michael Jordan. A 6'6" junior from Brooklyn, New York, and St. John's University, number 13, Chris Mullen. A 6'9" sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the University of Oklahoma, number 12, Wayman Tisdale. A 6'9" senior from Lakeland, New York, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, number 14, Sam Perkins.
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Our Team USA has its work cut out for them, taking on these NBA stars.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer. A bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullen at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. And down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan attacking right away, looking to get something going here.
We've seen this from Jordan before. He lurks around the offensive glass.
Paxson passes to Aguirre. Paxson outside. Bird outside. Another shot. Parrish laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
It only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
At the line
Yeah,
for
I
two.
agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high intensity, high effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do. Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
To the middle. Here's Parrish. It's hauled in by Team USA. Right side, Jordan puts it up from 12. And that one's good. Tisdale. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
You cannot expect Thomas to miss a guy that open. I mean, he's got such a great eye for spotting shooters ready to shoot.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird, and the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. Here's Parrish. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Parrish has got 7 points.
The defender tried, but that's the Chief, Robert Parrish. Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups, playing with guys they usually play against. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt to best fit that.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable. Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
The shot's good from Jordan.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there. That's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent. a testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
And a new group getting ready now for the Stars. McHale's checked in for Bird. Reed comes in for Aguirre. Whitman is checked in for Paxson. And it's Hastings in for Isaiah Thomas. Team USA also making some changes. Ewing's checked in for Perkins. And Turner's subbed in for Tisdale.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
The pass to Hastings. Shot from 12. Here's Parrish. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 11 points in the game.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second chance looks. Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to lead the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you. This just isn't some university team we're looking at.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
The NBA Stars trailed by 3. Pass to Reed. Pass to Whitman. Inside. Here's Hastings. Misses off the left iron. Team USA with the ball. Jordan left side. Whitman grabs the miss. Right wing. Here's Hastings. Makes it off the glass.
Inside amongst the trees, Hastings relies on his quickness. That's how he beats bigger guys. You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Tell you what, this has been so much fun to watch. Both of these teams throwing haymakers.
They're giving the fans their money's worth in this one. Both sides competing at a high level.
Boy, I love the aggressive defense he brings. You've got to respect and appreciate that.
This is why his guys love him. The effort he gives on the defensive end is awesome.
Clark, this has been an absolute war here in the first half.
A battle royale, partner. Each team really trying to establish itself, and the lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Reed. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Parrish. Here is Hastings. Parrish outside. The pass to Hastings. Reed with it. Pass to Hastings. Now here's Reed. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
I think we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. Here is Hastings. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Patrick Ewing. 2 shots.
It's on Patrick Ewing.
He's quick. Hastings has defenders failing to keep up.
And a new group getting ready for the Stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. Bird comes in for McHale. Aguirre's checked in for Reed. Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Whitman. Team USA also making some changes. Concax checked in for Ewing. Tisdale comes in for Turner. And Person subbed in for Mullen. The Stars trail by 5. And with a decent amount of this game already gone, Michael Jordan has been, Coach, just superb on offense.
Yeah, this NBA star squad has not been able to shut him down. And he's outpacing Larry Bird in terms of scoring because of it.
Can you believe what you just said? Outpacing Larry Bird. It's amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
Team USA shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
Paxson, he's checked in for the NBA Stars. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Team USA. Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA Stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker. Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Bird. And so Bird will bring it up for the Stars. They trail by 3.
Showing off his touch, Paxson finds a mid-range look and nails it.
Down low, here's Tisdale. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I bet Coach loves to see this. Attacking the interior for a safer shot. Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA Stars.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Jordan. Larry Bird grabs the miss. He kicks it to Thomas. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, it's so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together, me, Mike Clark, and all of you. Let's go to David Aldridge and see what he's picking up on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, I have found something that both teams' coaches agree on. They think that these games are the best possible way to prepare the Olympic team for international competition. The NBA Stars are among, if not the best players in the world. So who better to challenge USA's skills and bring them closer together as a team? Back to you guys.
That's a good point. Thanks for that, D.A. Clark, any thoughts on these coaches' assessment?
Well, Kevin, I fully agree with them. I mean, there's no way you can agree with them. Playing against the top talent is really the best way to develop your own game and grow as a player. You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another.
Oh, I love it, Clark. And a wide open look for Jordan. And once again off the mark by Team USA.
Reaching foul. Michael Jordan.
Stars have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That free throw, no good.
Michael
You know,
Jordan.
whether Paxson is starting or coming off the bench, he's always going to be an impactful player, especially given how good a scorer he is.
Paxson against Jordan. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got it all tied up now for Team USA.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far. And so in the game for Team USA. Mullen is out there with Tisdale. Then there's Alford. Then there's Perkins. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. 11 feet away. That one a little long.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. One half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking when he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what Coach wants to see in a close game.
Jordan with it. He's got 34. Rebounded by the Stars. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Paxson. The second chance effort. And it's Bird missing. Rebounded by Perkins, something he's become very good at while at UNC. A shot by Jordan, no good. The Stars trailing. It's Thomas on the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, Thomas that time willing to take the contact and figuring out how to finish in spite of it.
Woodson's checked in for the Stars.
In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA Stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA Stars, but Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
Tisdale, no good. On offense, here are the Stars. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Thomas. Here's Woodson. Over Mullen. They get the rebound. Parrish. The layup missed.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Jordan against Aguirre. No good from Jordan. So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
They know how to finish strong.
Exactly.
The Stars making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Team USA making a change here as well. Ewing's checked in for Perkins. That one falls. Tisdale's got his 3rd basket of the night.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw them.
Team USA have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. So, for the Stars, McHale's checked in for Bird. Reed comes in for Aguirre. And it's Hastings in for Thomas. And Team USA making a change here as well. Koncak's checked in. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key.
Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
lot of this game already in the books, and offensively, Coach, Michael Jordan has been putting on a show, finding shot after shot after shot.
And taking a big scoring lead over Larry Bird. I really think this NBA Stars unit was just unprepared for Jordan. Maybe they thought an amateur would be easy to guard.
Maybe they did. I don't know. It has been interesting, though, hasn't it? Now, here's Reed. He's guarded closely. And it's Woodson missing.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
The Stars with